It took them a while, but after several sessions, with my insisting, the players in my Dungeons & Dragons group eventually settled on a team name. Alright, what is it, you guys? What's your name? Can't be worse than the last one. That's it. What's it?
We have decided to call ourselves the Warriors of Really Shitty Timing. Or W.O.R.S.T for short.
Well, great. Another name I have to censor. And even though the group was new, they had apparently already received some name recognition. Weren't they the guys who shot up the school? Those guys are the worst.
They recognize us. We're famous now.
They even have a catchphrase now. Just remember, when you guys have problems, what you need is the worst solutions. The next leg of the players' road led them into the dream world. The players were chasing down some missing children with their new music teacher companion who had ended up in the nightmare realms. Several of the students had taken up dream walking, where they would take dream routes to leave their physical forms behind to wander into the dream world, and they never came back. So the players were just left with the children's unconscious bodies.
Don't worry, I know places to hide the bodies where no one will ever be able to find them again. Aw, thanks for helping out, Asiago. Hopefully we can find the kids in the dream world and return them back and they'll be okay. Just try not to set any more children on fire this time, okay? All right, I'll try.
The players chased them into the dreamlands. They found a host of odd and bizarre creatures. I describe a few and also talk about an otter who's using a cart with a little vest and a monocle.
Hello there. My name's, Otterton? Yes, Ottie Otterton. Captain Ottie Otterton. I'm a captain, don't you know? We're going on an adventure. You're going to come along with us. Oh no, I appreciate the offer, but I'm very busy. That wasn't a question. Well, you know, I've got many important things I must attend to. I guess you could say I have otter things to do right now.
So, Otterton joined up with the party. As the players plumbed deeper into the mystery, they had to get the rescued civilians out of there, so they had Otterton take the kids to safety on his cart. But Cordelia wasn't convinced.
I don't know if I trust Otterton. We just met him. Relax, he's fine. He's got his little monocle and a cute vest. Why am I the only one who doesn't trust the otter? I'm going to roll insight. 18. All right, he seems trustworthy.
The players discovered a portal that the nightmares and dreams could go through to become real. Before they finished up in the dream realms, they had Ottie Otterton pass through to the other side before destroying it. That way, he could be in the real world with them. I guess that's it. We're all in the real world now. The adventure's over. Yeah, swear to God, Ben. This better not be a massive fake-out where several sessions down the line we wake up and you say, I guess you guys never left the dream world and everything you've done so far has just been a dream. You guys, you think I'd do something like that? The story continued into the real world and led up to an attack happening on civilians. Not from him. It wasn't from our own group this time. The druid struck one of the attackers with lightning, and it caused a small fire in the building.
Don't worry, I've got it,
a rogue said, and quickly took a bucket of water to put the fire out.
There, I did it.
Just the front. The rest of the building was still on fire.
Oh no, not the hospital!
And then the fire jumped again.
Oh no, not the puppy shelter!
And jumped again.
Oh no, not the orphanage!
And several children came running out on fire.
What did I say? We just instituted our no children on fire policy. Okay, we're not supposed to be doing this. We had a conversation not even a day ago. Okay? I'm sorry. It's okay. Really, it's my fault for setting a high bar. That first goal of no children on fire. Really, we should be thinking about reduced children on fire. And hopefully, as long as we're seeing some progress, some improvement, like every, fewer and fewer children, it's a long-term goal. Really it was my fault to set the bar that high.
Honestly, I feel like the real villain in this situation is the city planner. Who put those buildings close together? Where's the fire department in this place? Well, funny you should mention that because, oh no, not the fire department! But after a while, I eventually convinced them to save the kids.
Don't worry, I summon a tidal wave.
Great! You see several buildings floating past, on fire, and getting swept away with several orphans and puppies caught in the current. Later on, the children were rescued, and the day was saved. After the mission, the players discovered several sets of magic items. One of them turned out to be a wand of fireballs. Also, they now had a new companion, with Captain Ottie Otterton in the real world. Our druid gave him gold to set up his own little company, with his tiny adorable boat, where he just started going out, catching some fish and taking them to market. He's so cute! Afterwards, it wasn't until later that they realized something. Wait a second. You don't think Otterton's going to betray the party, do you?
I insight checked him already. He didn't seem to be lying.
All that means is that his deception is higher than yours. If he really is a master of deception, with 20 levels of rogue and expertise, I could easily see him rolling like a 35 or something.
We were the ones who asked him to come along with us, remember?
But isn't that exactly how a master of deception would work? Making you think it was your idea the whole time. No. Then that means... Yes. Otterton must have been playing us for fools the whole time.
I've already bankrolled him gold for his fishing scheme. I put everything in my name.
Exactly. So if he decides to betray the party, we're going to be getting in trouble. I can see it now. Otterton uses the fishing company as a cover for his fiendish schemes, betrays us, runs off with the gold, leaving behind a trail of bodies and blood that leads right to us. No one would suspect it was the otter the whole time. It's a perfect ruse.
It's worse for me. I put it all in my name. I'm in too deep. I'm going to have to kill you if something happens to Otterton. There's going to be some very serious PvP deaths coming up.
Calm down! Don't you people see? This is exactly what he wants. We're tearing each other apart. The only reason we've probably managed to figure it out so far has been nothing more than his entire plan. We played right into his paws. Right into his tiny furry paws. Admit it, we're nothing more than pawns in this game he's playing.
What do we do?
Now, nothing. It's obvious that Ottie Otterton could probably take the entire group easily in single combat. If we were to try something now, we'd lose. Only thing we can do is play along. Figure out what he's planning. So the group kept working with Otterton. While the players were on downtime, another situation came up. You know how there's like magic in the world? Well, that magic just stopped working for a while. For 2 hours in the morning, no one could cast a spell and all the magic items stopped. It was almost like the entire continent was under an anti-magic field, or some kind of a magical power outage. And then it abruptly just came back. Immediately, there was a panic across the city and continent, and the world's governments had a council to get to the bottom of it. This sent the players out across the ocean to figure out what was going on, riding on Ottie Otterton's boat, which was cramped but seemed to have enough room for them. What will happen on this next leg of their exciting journey? The players already know that everything that's going on is nothing more than a fiendishly devised scheme from Otterton's plan. How did he stop magic from working? And what cog could the party possibly play in his machinations of evil? Will our heroes be able to avoid their inevitable demise and stop Otterton? Probably not. But maybe, just maybe, they might.